In Philadelphia, many inner-city youth go to the traditional route when it comes to recreation. That is, playing basketball and football. For many, that is all they're exposed to in their neighborhoods. But for several generations, there have been horse riding associations available to children from all over the city. PhillyCAM Voices spoke to a few of the people at the Bill Fletch Riding Academy. The urban cowboy culture is one aimed at offering youth an opportunity to experience pride and achievement, responsibility, trust, and relationship building with the horses, bringing out passions they didn't even know they had. Misty Godfrey, director of the Bill Fletch Riding Academy, gave some insight into the evolution of her involvement with horses.
This is one of the few black cowboy stables left in the city. And we work with kids here, have a lot of adults coming here. We try to connect kids with horses and give them an opportunity to work with horses just like we had when we were growing up, because this has been years and years and years of this culture here in the city.
Misty pointed out that teaching riding skills is only a small component of the larger focus for the development of the youth. The disciplines, the responsibilities, the commitments, and the passions that grow in them is so much more critical. Every senior rider I spoke with echoed these exact sentiments.
It's good for the young folks to know today, and not just the young folks, but the kids in the city, to be able to deal with the animals that our parents and our great-grandparents dealt with, like in the farm country and stuff like that. And the closest thing we got to cows and pigs and stuff is horses. So it's good for the kids to learn how that there's more to life than just dogs and they self. There's other animals, and they learn to love that horses have compassion. A horse is just like a person, really. Only thing is different is they don't talk. But they got to put time, and not money, but time and care and everything. It's like a baby. You got to take care of it. It looks dependent on you.
The intrinsic value of what the Bill Fletch Riding Academy has embodied is teaching the kids how to be responsible. By ingraining in them accountability by requiring passing grades in school in order to have the opportunity to ride the horses.
You know, considering the youth, we think back to what horses did for us when we were kids. You know, it kept us from God only knows what. We could be totally different individuals today were it not for all the time that we spent and the commitment that we had to the horses. So we learned how to be responsible. We learned how to be committed. We learned how to come when it's hard, when it's cold, when it's hot. You know, and that we had a responsibility to the horses, you know, to feed them, to take care of them. They weren't just for our recreation, but we also had a responsibility to make sure that they were okay. So that's personal. You know, we want to give the same opportunity to the young people that we have coming here today that the Cowboys and Cowgirls gave us when we were coming up. But I think young people, they have such a disconnect from natural things. Everybody's on cell phones and all that kind of stuff. So I think this helps balance, you know, our technological direction and just helps give them, you know, to have earth and technology, you know, to keep things in balance. So it's pretty cool, especially for the horse crazy kids who really love it. They would rather not be doing anything else, most of them. They get upset when they can't come.
Wow. This is Rossi Brooks reporting for PhillyCAM News.